Hello guys, this is Nikhil Bansal and today we are going to do this pattern printing thing. So over here we need to do cross pattern printing. So we need to print something like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or this. So we will do the program for both of them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Now over here if you can see the input that I require is an odd number. So if the input is 5, something like this will be printed, right? And if the input is 7, then obviously I hope you can understand the middle number will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The middle number will be 4 in that particular case. But the only thing that I want from the user is the odd number as an input, right? Next thing is how we'll go about doing this. Now in this particular thing, if you can look at this thing, this chart, we need to run a nested loop. So how we'll go about running a nested loop? I need to print 1 and the spaces also in between, right? And then 5. Similarly, a space over here, then 2, then space, then 4, then 5. Similarly, space over here, 2, space, 4, 5. So I will run 2 loops, one loop for row and the other loop for column, correct? So I'll run 2 loops over here. Obviously, the loop will move from till 5. Obviously the iteration it will take will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to take care of this also, right? Now how we'll go about doing this, let's see. So I've already told you that we will go with the nested loop and that will be a combination of row as well as column, correct? So over here we'll take input from the user, which needs to be an odd number. Enter an odd number, right? For now, this is the loop, the first loop, and this is our row loop, right? So iterations will move from 0 to 4 in this case. Next is another loop. Now, what will be the logic that we'll use to print at those particular places? Now, if you have noticed it correctly, that these places were one in which the row and column were equal to each other. If you look at the diagonal, right? Row 0, column 0, row 1, column 1, row 2, column 3. That's one thing. Second thing, this other column is nothing but when r plus I, row plus column, is equal to n minus 1. If you look at the locations, if you look at this is nothing but row and column sum is equal to, so if your number is 5, 4 plus 0 is 4, so 4 plus 0 is n minus 1. Similarly over here, so this is the column where row and column are equal. This one, row is 1 and column is 3 and the value is 3 plus 1 is 4, that will be equal to n minus 1. So that's where my logic will go from here. Now if my condition will be, it will print the number, the values when I is equal to j or I plus j is equal to n minus 1. I hope you are able to understand both the things. One is this column, this diagonal, this is for the another diagonal, right? Now, in this case, you will print j plus 1. I hope you have noticed. In the row 0 thing, this is 1 that needs to be printed. Row 1, column 1, 2 needs to be printed. Similarly, 3 needs to be printed. So, if this satisfies, I will print. And one more thing, so that it keeps on printing in the same row, what I will do, I will write n equal to, correct, this is 1, else I will print again. Now I need to take care of the blank things that I need to print. Sorry. So the blank thing that needs to be there. This is again for the concatenation that I'm doing it. Now this should be good enough to print, but we need to take care of the next line also. For that, what I will do, I will print this. I think this should be good enough to do it. I hope everything is okay. So let's run this. Enter an odd number 5, and this seems to be perfectly okay. Run it again for another number 7, let's say. So that seems to be working perfectly fine. Now the other program, for other program, I just need to change J to I, and this should be good enough to print the values. Let's see. Yes. I hope it's okay. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this seems to be working perfectly fine. That's it, guys, for this one. Thank you.